I did this whole face and I showed a video of that, but I want to show you how to prep your skin and how to do your makeup and just have a fuller face. I found these at Costco. Centinela, I believe is how you pronounce it. This is a glass bottle with the dropper, and this is supposed to be like a base that really takes care of your skin, especially since as we age we get fine lines and everything. So I just dropped this in my hand, and it is very liquefied. So, and then I'll do this and make sure the product is dispersed, and then just lightly rub it in everywhere. So this will kind of like be the starter of the prepping the skin, and I even rub that in my hands too, because I love like doing that for my hands for the skincare and everything. But this is the base to get your makeup and your foundation and everything not to be super cakey, but also you're moisturizing everything and prepping the skin. This one is retinol cream, face cream. I think that says patchouli. Anti-aging moisturizer, firms, hydrates, brightens, and repairs. And this is by Penelabella. Anyways, it's made in Europe and it's really good. I actually got this I think a few months back, and I just put this on my hand like that, and it's a cream, so that way you can just mix it on your finger and then pat it in certain areas. Yeah, like finding the journey on trying to help my skin, because I used to have so bad breakouts and blackheads and just pimples and everything. There's a couple other products that I've talked about on my TikTok that I also use, but these two lately I've been getting more into for my quicker process, where I'm just doing a light hand of foundation and not a full process. If I'm doing a full day's worth of a photograph, like photo purposes, like photo shoot purposes, then I'll go ahead and do like the full rundown. But this is where I keep my face still open and light and everything, but like simple things. So I'm going to show you what my simple version of doing a full face look looks like, and not my photo shoot. I'll have to take you on a journey one day on what I do for my like photo shoot purpose makeup. Okay, so one of the steps is this powder I have gotten from the Dollar Tree. I thought it said Givenchy. I was like, does not. Anyways, whatever that one says, G-O-V, I don't know. Anyways, it says two-way powder, and it's in the shade Honey. This has actually been a really neat little packaging. And then in the past, like I used to, like in my beginning of makeup, I used to use stuff like this. I got this underneath my eye. I'm looking in the mirror over here, but you can see that it's already blurred out, like how you can kind of see, like I got the bags or whatever we call this, like the little white area that doesn't look all that cute. Anyways, and then I have also this like red spot. This is by Carla Secret. It came from TikTok, and it's got the contour and the blush. I have already hit pan on these two. I cannot find another, this is just like the orange color, but I cannot find another palette. I don't know what in the world happened to these, so I'm like, I don't know where in the world these went, but I love this palette. But that's all for that. And then I'll take the little contour brush, and then I'll just kind of mix between the medium orange and then these two, and then just go back and forth and then tap that out. And then I literally just want a very light look today, so I don't want anything too heavy. I'm just literally going to do a together meeting, not meeting, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Anyways, I'm just doing a little get together today with some really good people, so I don't want to do like an over the top look today. So I just want to do something just light and casual, but still makes it look like I'm put together. And with that pretty blush, and then again, just tapping it out, and then just lightly swooping it on to the cheeks. And then that will be, I'm trying to make sure it's all even on both sides. Okay, and that will be that for that. Take a bigger brush and go in with the two lighter shade colors. And then kind of just get it on the brush, and then just pat it over everything just to make sure that the rest of the face is kind of looking put together. But this keeps it where I'm still having that, like, where you can see where I still have texture. You can see all my lines and texture, but it's not overpowered. And then if you wanted a little extra something, just like for me, like under my eyes, I really love this palette, so much so that I actually have to really get a new one. But Makeup Forever, and then this is in 1R02. Literally need a new palette. And it comes with this little pad is really cool, but literally need another one of these. So I just take the corner right now, I'll take and fold it up, and then it will have the product on there, and I just go right underneath the eye. And so I'm just gonna do one eye so I can show you, but it blurs, I don't know if you can see that, but it blurs out everything and just smooths everything and makes it look so nice. The very last step is just getting, this one is by Jaclyn Hill, and I really love this so much that I'm just like lightly using this, and so there's still a lot of product in here, but this is called Extra. And just swipe it over the cheek areas to give a little extra natural glow, and then just a little bit on my nose, and then I'll actually take a smaller petite brush to the cap, and I'll kind of like define the nose a little bit better, and then I'll define the brow area. Okay, so now this is what it looks like all put together and completely done, and it looks like I have a filter on, but you can still, I'm gonna zoom you in, sorry. I'm like getting closer to the camera, but you can still see all the textures and everything. So I have no filter on, but when I'm stepping further away, it really looks like I have a filter on because of like just how pretty these powders and the foundation and all that is. So yeah. Okay, I do want to show you like outdoors, like it still looks good outdoors. I'm trying to capture like what way the sun is portraying at this second, so I'm trying to like figure out where the sun, like the sun is this way. Okay, anyways. And I'll zoom in so you can see that this is real texture. I'm not using a filter. You can still see I like the textures and my lines. But when we zoom out, me over here backing the camera instead of zooming it, but it looks like a filter. So it just has to do like you gotta take care of your skin, prep your skin the right way, and then get really good powders and stuff to make it look like a filter. Not that we're supposed to be looking like a filter, but just in general.